Bills rookie quarterback Jake Fromm apologized after screenshots emerged of a text conversation from 2019 in which he claimed only, quote, elite white people should be able to purchase guns. The conversations were posted to Twitter early on Thursday morning. Here's what Fromm said in these conversations, quote, but no guns are good. They need to let me get suppressors, before adding, just make them very expensive so only elite white people can get them, ha ha. Fromm has since apologized, saying he is extremely sorry that I chose the words elite white person in a text message conversation, although I never meant to imply that I am an elite white person. As later stated in the conversation, there's no excuse for that word choice and sentiment. The Bills have also released a statement saying, earlier today, we became aware of comments made in a text message conversation involving Jake Fromm in 2019. He was wrong, and he admitted it to us. We don't condone what he said. Jake was honest and forthcoming to us about the text exchange. He asked for an opportunity to address and apologize to his teammates and coaches today in a team meeting, which he did. We will continue to work with Jake on the responsibilities of being a Buffalo Bill on and off the field. Maria, you and I have both covered Jake Fromm as the Georgia quarterback for many years. You're an alumnus of Georgia. What is your reaction to Jake Fromm's apology here?
I mean, it's the same thing that I feel about Drew Brees. I understand that I do have to accept the apology, but I think it is also very revealing. The difference, I believe, in these two situations are Jake Fromm, as the public figure that he is, anytime I've seen him address the media or have a conversation about racial injustice, he has never erred on the side of a comment that was not empathetic. I would not want anyone to reveal my text messages on Twitter either, but I think I'm getting back to that heart situation and the conversations that we are having behind closed doors. A lot of people are having to assess the way they are talking about race to their friends, to their family, and Jake Fromm does need to issue an apology. And I don't know if he can completely change, but I do know that he is a 21-year-old at the end of the day. And so he is young, he has made a poor decision, and I hope that he calls me honestly, because I would love to talk to him about it. I actually reached out to him, and I really want to have a discussion about what he meant by that comment and the ways that he's going to check himself moving forward, or the ways in which he hopes to help his white counterparts understand that why that wasn't okay and how they should be talking about race in America. But I was thoroughly disappointed, Laura. And again, as a black person in America, you go throughout the day assuming that people are not racist or that they do not have prejudice in their body, because if we don't, we'd be mad all the time. And then every time it's revealed and it's someone that, you know, say you love or you've enjoyed covering, it hurts to your core. Like it's a death by 1,000 razor cuts. And that's how I feel when I heard about Jake Fromm.
Well, first of all, Maria, I completely agree with you. I don't need to expound on that because you said it perfectly. But I have a slightly different take. You see, while you sit here and you're completely exhausted and justifiably so, I'm actually kind of happy. I said this, I don't know if you saw me yesterday, Maria. I've been very, very happy. I was happy, and I don't use the word like happy with what happened, but it's what emanates from it. I don't like the fact that it was Drew Brees, considering his history leading up to it, but I like the fact it happened. To Jake Fromm, I like the fact it happened, because guess what? As a black man, we've been dealing with this. And by the way, we're going to continue to deal with this. And guess what? I don't want to discourage them from being honest. I don't want to discourage them from being truthful and revealing themselves, because it's highlighting what we know have existed, what we've known to have existed our entire lives. For example, with the Jake Fromm thing with guns, you have any idea how hard it is to get a gun license, particularly in New York and New Jersey? I mean, listen to what he said, talking about basically silencers and how elite white people can get access to it because other people won't be able to, and what have you. I mean, if you remember when the pandemic hit, and Max, I know you know this, what went up? Gun sales. And oh, by the way, it wasn't black people that was getting those guns, because for some reason we have a very, very difficult time getting our hands on a license, at least the black people that I've run into. These are the kind of things that have been taking place. You felt people, black folks, they talk about black folks going to the grocery store, buying up stuff and all of this other stuff. White folks were buying guns. I don't know why. Somebody else can explain that. I'm not going to speculate But I know the black people that I ran across say, damn, it ain't that easy for us to get a gun. What the hell's going on here? And we are people that believes if you want to rein in gun control, give every black person a license to have a gun. They'll institute gun control damn near immediately. The minute they know more black folks got access to it. That's a different subject for another day. So all of that stuff that we're talking about, all I'm saying, Maria, is you're right on point. I don't disagree with a word you're saying. All I'm saying is while you're exhausted by it, I'm relieved it's being exposed. And I hope it gets exposed even more. Now, those conversations might need to happen, but I'm here to tell you, even if those conversations happen, all that's going to do is get people to master the art of speaking, diplomatically, saying what a lot of us want to hear, and then go back to the same nonsense they've been doing. We need action, legislation, things of that nature. That's what's needed. I don't need to hear another damn word from folks because I've been hearing it all my life. It never meant anything before. Why the hell should I think it's going to mean something now? With a few exceptions, of course, because every person isn't villainous or anything like that. But y'all know what I'm saying.